Hey guys, Games for Life here, and in today's video we're gonna build a railway to the core of Glacio. So as you guys already know, we've got a road to the core, which is how I got here in the first place. But now let's build a railway system that goes all the way to the core. Now the core is not unlocked yet, so we can't go in there. But in future videos we'll definitely unlock it, and then we'll unlock the whole planet of Glacio. So right now let me find my rover first, and then I'll show you the road to the core. And after that, we can start building the railway. Okay, so I found my rover. I'm actually really excited about this railway. I'm more excited about this than any other railway I've built so far. So here's the end of the road. I know it doesn't look very pretty right at the end, but gravity doesn't really work that great down here. It's kind of floaty, so it's really hard to build roads with the rover. It's actually really hard to maneuver it as well. So we'll just go up this thing that helps us get up. I mean, without these pink things we would have a really tough time getting up here. So here we go. I'm not sure where I am right now. Alright guys, so I found the road. Here we are. This is the road that goes all the way to the core, and now we'll take it the other way and we'll go back to the top, so then we can come back with the railway. And this railway is gonna be really helpful in order driving over here. I'm barely controlling it even going up. When you go down it tends to just jump off the road because of the gravity. I don't even know how it makes sense. Shouldn't gravity be stronger as you approach the core? It's actually not as strong as on the top. I don't understand. But anyways, that's why we are building the railway. And I'm thinking about having it right on the side of the road. So we have the road and the railway, one next to the other. That means it's easier to create the railway because we've already got the road, and then we'll no longer take the rover down there because it's easy to just get it lost, as you've seen before. And yeah, so here's the track that goes into the caves. We'll basically put a junction over here and then we'll head down. And I've got a train prepared right here. So let's take the train and get down there. I leave the rover right here. We don't need you anymore, rover. And let's take the train. Here we go. So I've previously showcased this rail before, and let's stop right here. So here's where the junction will be. This whole system goes throughout the caves. It's also connected to the above ground system with its extension from the last video, and it's also connected to the roller coaster, which you've already seen in a previous video of mine. If you want to see all of these videos, then you should check out the train systems playlist that will appear on screen right now. So make sure to save the playlist and watch all of the videos later. Now let's get to building. I'll actually time-lapse this process because it'll probably take quite a while. But yeah, so we'll set up the junction first. Oh, I can't take this line away. Let's move the train a little bit. So yeah, I won't actually show you guys in real time how I place every single rail post down to the core. That's why I'm gonna time-lapse it. So here we go. Enjoy the time-lapse, guys. Okay guys, and here we are. We've reached the outer layer of the core. Now I'll try to see if we can go down there, but if not, then we'll just have the rail station over on this side. I'll still try to get down there though. So let's see what we can do. Can we place... I don't think we can place it on there. Alright, can we place it on here? Yes, we can. So we'll do something like that. And this whole rail actually cost us way less rail posts than I believed it would take. So we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say. So for 5 aluminum and 5 resin, you can go all the way to the core of Glacio. And I mean, that's amazing, resource-wise. You don't need a ton of resources to create rail systems and everything. So that's a huge advantage. Okay, we're getting closer here. It's really floaty, so it's hard to stay on my feet even. Oh, the train is just gonna be great. We'll get here so much easier. We'll collect tons of Astronium. Okay, can we actually place it on here? Yes, we can. Which means we can also have the rail station on here. I don't know about in there, but once we unlock it, we'll definitely try to move our train station right in the middle of the core. Until then, I'll set it up over here on this side. This should be good. Actually, let me turn this like this, so we can have our rail station over here. So I'll go ahead and call. Oh, recall failed. That's amazing. So something's probably blocking the train's path, or one of the previous rail posts disconnected or didn't connect properly. So I'll go ahead and see what the problem is. I'll climb back up on foot, and then we'll take the train down to the core, see how fast it really is. I mean, it's definitely gonna be more practical and easier to use, but we'll also see how fast it really goes. So I'll see you guys on the surface. Alright guys, so I found the problem. As you can see, this part of the rail doesn't have any power or oxygen. That's because it's not actually connected to the base. When I was going down connecting them, this rail post actually connected to this thing, which is a side pylon. You can find these randomly in caves, but unfortunately this one connected to our system instead of the normal rail. So I'll try to reconnect these, just like that. So now our rail has power and oxygen all the way down, and we can actually call our cart now. And it should just come to us. You can see it coming. I've actually got some more rail posts prepared over here, but we didn't need to use them after all. So as I said, in total this whole railway cost us only 5 aluminum and 5 resin. Actually, let's get the rail station on this rail car so we can place it down there. So I'll reverse the train, go back to the base. Okay guys, so I'll craft a rail station and then we'll place it down there. Alright, I got the rail station crafted. I'll load it in the back of the train and let's head down there. So this first part we've already had set up until the junction. Okay, this box is really big. It's getting annoying. Okay, so I guess I'll just do this twice. First I'll get this down there and then I'll come back, and without this in the back I'll show you guys the whole rail system, because you literally can't see anything with this big box in the back, with the ceiling being so low as well. So yeah, I'm gonna get this down there, I'm gonna show you how I put it at the end of the track, and then I'm gonna come back up and show you guys the actual track. It's only gonna take like 5 seconds. Okay, so this is the end of the track. You've already seen this before. Now let me unpack this over here. And which way do we want it to face? I'm guessing I'll have it something like this over here. Yep, that looks great. Alright, now let me show you guys the whole track. Well, do we want to go from the center to the outside? Yeah, maybe we actually do that. So I'll get the engine over here and the cart. So here we are in the station. Now let's head back up to the surface from the center of Glacio. And I'm also holding the time on this. So I've got my phone counting here, and we'll see how much it actually takes us to get from the center to the surface, or from the surface to the center, depending on which way you go. My guess, it's gonna be like maybe a minute and a half, something like that. Yeah, probably like 90 seconds should be, I would say, the average trip to the center of Glacio using a train. But we'll see, might be more, might be less. With the rover it definitely takes like 5 minutes, because you've got to keep braking or else you'll jump off the road due to the gravity. So even if it takes like 3 minutes or something, it's still better than with a rover. I'm not even gonna think about how much it takes you to go there by foot, because you have to dig your way down and gather soil when you reach a big cave. Okay, so here's the junction and we're coming up to the surface. I'm getting ready to stop the clock. And I stopped it right now. 1 minute and 24 seconds. So that's 84 seconds. I was actually pretty close. I said 90. I thought it was gonna be about 90. It was 84 seconds. So 1 minute 24 seconds to get from the core of Glacio to the surface. That's pretty amazing. So as far as I'm concerned, trains are the fastest way to get to any point on a planet, be it over the ground or underground, through the caves, to the core. Wherever you go, trains are the thing in Astroneer right now. Now I'll do the outro while going on the roller coaster because I really love it. I'm gonna ask you guys a favor yet again. Please let me know down in the comment section below what part of this video you enjoyed most. Was it the time lapse? Was it the part where we got to see how many seconds it actually takes to get to the core? What part of the video did you enjoy the most? This really helps me out a lot and I'll read through all of the comments. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Don't forget to save the Train Systems playlist. Watch it all, it's really interesting and I'm gonna be uploading new videos to it regularly. I've been Games for Life and I'll see you next time. Cheers, Astroneers!